There's never a dull moment when Alexander Bublik's on the court, and it's been the same in Dubai against Felix Auger-Aliassime. Lots of drama in this match, and Felix having yet another resurgence, doing well in the tournament. Also, in South America, it's really hotting up. We've got Acapulco, we've also got Santiago, and we've had some dramatic matches with Nicholas Jarry and the young Mexican, Pacheco Mendez. That's right, and we can start in only one place, and that is the match between Alex Bublik and Felix Auger-Aliassime in Dubai. It was a real test for Felix, and Bublik, when he plays his best tennis, he's not only entertaining, he pulls off some amazing shots as well. But this match was overshadowed by, I'd say, controversial decisions and from stuff that we rarely see on a tennis court. I mean, some bizarre things as well, as you'd expect with Bublik, but at the end of the first set, we had something really bizarre. As you can see here, Felix really questioning what was going on. This was 6-all in the first set tiebreak when he asked for a video replay, and this was not for a line call, this was for a ball kid getting in the way. And so if you see here in the replay, the ball kid comes out and right here tries to catch the ball as Felix is trying to go for it. And the umpire did rule that this was in favour of Felix Auger-Aliassime. I've no idea what the ball kid was thinking. Why would you be trying to catch the ball before it has hit the ground? For me, maybe he needs to go to tennis school just to learn some of the rules. And, maybe he needs to see how athletic some of these players are and not think that they're not going to get to some of these tennis balls and don't catch them before they've hit the ground. So anyway, the umpire ruled in favour of Felix, but that wasn't the end of it, because then we had Bublik serve an underarm second serve ace against Felix Auger-Aliassime only moments later. And then he was goading the crowd, but he did not win the set eventually. The set went to Felix, and as it says here from Jess saying, pro Bublik crowd have been annoying. So when Bublik double faults on set point, yet more drama. Felix says, where's the noise now? Where's the noise? And I think Felix was just enjoying a bit of the show. I think he was not liking it, but I think it was firing him up a little bit as well. I think when you play Bublik, you have to expect there's going to be one or two of these incidences throughout the match, and he was prepared for it. Fair play to him. And then Bublik goes on to do even more bizarre things. Later in the match, Bublik thought he had won the game, but it was deuce. And 2 points later, he lost the match. And you see here he served, and then he took a bow. And then he was told, no, it's not the end of the game. You have to continue playing. Felix looking more bemused as time went on down the other end, probably thinking, what's going on? And eventually, Bublik went on to lose that match. And, I mean, let me know in the comment section, what do you make of Bublik? Do you think that he's taken his eye off of the sport? I don't know. Is he so consumed with just having fun on court, he's forgetting the score? I'd like to know your thoughts. I've met him a few times. I've spoken to him a few times. He's a very funny character, and I think he loves exhibition tennis. The only problem with this is being played at a very, very top tournament. But, I mean, I guess you can't blame him. He's having fun. And Felix, he had something to say about Bublik's unpredictable shots. Said, it's not common, so you forget. And then I got caught a few times, and I was like, all right, this is the last time I get caught. I need to stay on my toes and be ready. That's the challenge with him. But I welcome and accept every challenge. And at the end of the match, I think that they were all both smiles, and Felix didn't look like he was too annoyed with any of the tactics, any of the crowd. He won the match. And then he went on to defeat Nuno Borges in the next round as well. So he's having a brilliant 2025 so far. Well done to Felix. Somebody else who's having a fantastic tournament as well, Marin Cilic. Where did this come from? I didn't think we'd see this Cilic. He hasn't really been good since he won a tournament. He won in Hangzhou in China back in September. Since then, he went on a 4-match losing streak. Then he won 1 match against Muller, then another 2 losses. And now he's just beaten back-to-back Australians. Beat Alex de Minaur in 3 sets, top 10 player. And now he's beaten a Masters champion in Alexei Poprin as well. 2 Australians back-to-back. And Marin Cilic, he's a danger. I mean, big serving, big power. Alex de Minaur must be thinking, this is just unfortunate. Coming up against yet another big, powerful player, which unfortunately for Alex de Minaur, it's exposed him again. And this is exactly the type of player that he doesn't like playing against. Somebody with a big serve and somebody who your pace around the court doesn't even really matter because there's only so many of those big bombs that you can get back. But fair play to Cilic. He's doing the damn thing, and I'm thoroughly impressed. I can't quite believe. And now he's facing Felix Auger-Aliassime in the next round. That's a real entertaining match and a really hard one to call as well. Coming into the tournament, I'd say Felix all day. Right now, though, I mean, it's in the balance. I think we could see a 3-setter in that one. Let me know in the comment section below. Now we'll head over to South America, and I thought I'd start with this one first. Nicholas Jarry. I mean, this match against Ugo Carabelli, as Jose Morgado says, an incredible win for Carabelli, but an incredible loss for Jarry. He had multiple match points, misses 1 routine volley in one of them, a horror loss in his home event, and he's now 6 wins, 17 losses since reaching the Rome final, which is crazy. I mean, this, I couldn't quite believe what I was witnessing, to be honest. The crowd was so loud. They were cheering him on all the way. You thought this was destined for Nicholas Jarry to win this match. But it wasn't to be. Nicholas Jarry, I'm not sure what happened to him. In the big moments, he completely fell apart. He even had instance where it landed on the baseline and he thought it was out and started celebrating. I don't know, and then realised what he'd done. And I don't know, I think he's lost his mind a little bit. Fair play to Ugo Carabelli, though, because he just stuck in there, and what a fantastic performance from him. That's not easy against Jarry in Chile. So what can you do? I mean, Jarry looked, I mean, the way that the match ended as well, it was a massive shank off the Jarry racket, and Ugo Carabelli, I think that was actually his 3rd match point, but it went all the way to the bitter end, 11-9 in the tiebreak. I mean, Jarry's got to be so disappointed. It was a really thrilling match, though. I think it has thrown up some brilliant matches this week. We've got to see some real good 3-setters, I think, across all of the different tournaments as well. We've seen some good ones over in Acapulco as well. We'll get to that in a sec. But in Dubai, there's been some brilliant matches too. But Nicholas Jarry, I feel sorry for you, mate. In front of the home faithful, didn't have much luck, I believe. Later on, I think Garen's just gone out as well. Yeah, it's not looking too good. I think Barrios Vida was another one who was on his way out. Yeah, Chile not having a great go of it over there in Santiago. But over in Acapulco, though, well, look who is going loco. And if you think that the Chilean fans were going mad for their man Jarry, well, this guy actually won, and it was Rodrigo Pacheco Mendez, who's become the youngest Mexican player since 1996 to win an ATP Tour match, as he beat Alexander Vukic, who, let's remember, went all the way with Jack Draper at the Australian Open, a really a gritty competitor who was in good form. But this match with Pacheco, I mean, it was fantastic. I mean, I've never seen someone. I think he's ranked down in about 385 in the world. The crowd were really behind him. And just to see, he's like a crafty lefty player, but he was going for his shots. And some of the shot making that he made in this match was, I think that you can only get this type of shot making when you are in front of that home crowd with the energy really running through you. Will he still have enough in the next round is the big question, because the crowd are going to be out in force. I mean, it seems that everybody at the moment over, I'd say in Brazil, they've got Fonseca. And now, could this be a young talent coming out of Mexico? I mean, he's done pretty well there, but the next match, will it be a bridge too far? Or will he be able to catch Casper Ruud out? I mean, Casper Ruud on the clay courts, I would say, would be much more dangerous, but maybe on the hard courts could be there for the taking. I don't know. He's a very good player, Casper Ruud. It's going to be a much stiffer test than Vukic. But who knows? With the crowd, maybe Pacheco Mendez can do it. But those are just my picks of the stories coming from all of the tournaments in the last couple of days. Let me know your favourite moment in the comments section below. I want to hear your thoughts. And are there any other matches that I've missed that you thought deserved a mention as well? I'll be trying to bring you some more of these roundups and some of the highlights that have really caught my eye on all of the tennis courts this week. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.